I'm here on the far east ridge of Tamarack Peak on a north aspect, and I've isolated an extended column test. And what we're looking at over here is a weak snowpack all the way down. There's facets in the top part of the snowpack, as well as our older, more well-developed facets in the lower part of the snowpack. Let's see what this test shows us. 1, 2, 3. So in this case, we got a fracture right along these facets right near the bottom, but it didn't really propagate across. It just broke out one section of it, of our column, indicating that fractures aren't likely to travel across this. Maybe it's because the slab layer's gotten weaker. Maybe the facets have adjusted a little bit to the overlying snowpack in the last month, or maybe the overlying snowpack's just gotten shallower and less heavy on top of the facets. But what we're seeing is more of a trend towards more stable data in this last week. Now, when we get more snow on top of all this, we may reactivate these facet layers. But for now, it looks like they're doing a little bit better. I've also isolated a propagation saw test, which is another test to look at how well fractures can travel through weak layers. Let's see here. And it's over here. Again, this is that same north-facing aspect at about 9,000 feet on the far east ridge of Tamarack Peak. And I'm going to test that layer right near the ground that failed in my extended column test. So we're going to test this facet layer right here, which is part of our December 7th facet. And as you can see in this one, I initiated the fracture with my saw, and it got to a point where it propagated a little bit, only about that far, and then broke through this slab layer above it, indicating that propagation is not likely to travel very far before the snowpack just falls apart.